Hello, hello. Hey guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, hello. Hey everyone. How is everyone? Happy Monday. I missed you guys. I wanted to come on this past weekend, but I was like, no, I need to give my husband 100% all of my attention, so I did not get on. How is everyone? We'll wait for more people to come in. Hey there. Hey. Hey guys. So I only have I only have one of these left, and I only have one of the jacket left, of the Dreamer jacket. So if you guys are wanting the Dreamer shirt, go ahead and purchase. I only have two left, so one of each left. And you get to pick your size, because I'm using a screen print. So you get to pick your size, which is cool. But I only have two left. So one of the Dreamer shirt, this one right here, the one that I'm wearing, it's a 100% cotton shirt, and then I have one hoodie left. So you guys really did sell me out on the collection, so I really appreciate it. What did you guys do this weekend? Did you guys have fun? What did you guys do? I'm trying to see, because I have a surprise, but I'm trying to see if my supplier will send me the price, because I'm trying to get the price so that way I can tell you guys. I have a surprise. It's a new item that just hit today. So I want to show you guys, but she hasn't responded. Little fun. Hey girl, hey. My boyfriend works, so we celebrate followers this weekend. Awesome. Yeah. Good. Hey. Yay! I'm so happy. Hey there. Cell phone charms? What do you mean? Like, what are the charms? What kind are you looking for? Awesome. Mine is still stuck in custom, so when mine gets here, I'm gonna make a whole like video and everything. Hey Karen. I got through a lot of the orders today. A lot of them. I had about 60 and I got it down to about 42. So I will probably get the rest shipped out tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow and Wednesday. I try to limit how much I do, because I honestly, I'll work all day, all day. I did my first shirt Saturday and it was kind of faded. Not sure what I'm doing wrong. What type of polyester was it? They have perfume bottles, lipstick, stuff like that. Okay, so is it like a charm like you stick on your case, or is it a charm that like a croc, you know, like on the Crocs, how it's like a clip or like a pin? Is that what you're talking about? Hey Bridget, I sent you another email. Could you email me back, please? I did see that I had 100% cotton though. Yeah, so that's the reason. You got to sub on at least 50%. It has to be 50-50. It can't be anything lower. Yeah. So it'll work. It just won't look good. It looks like that, but it's flat to glue on. Okay, I'll take a look at it. I'll write it down, and then I'll take a look and see what I can find. I have a surprise, but my supplier has not emailed me back about the price because I want it to drop right now. Like, I want to put it on the website right now because this is a product no one has. It literally just came out today. No one has it yet, so I want us to be the first to get it. Like, I want us to have this brand new tumbler. It's a tumbler. They're so cool. There is a stipulation though with the tumbler. You won't even believe what it looks like. It's so cute. I can't show you yet because I don't know the price because it could be really expensive and it's something that I don't want to do. It's a tumbler, but the only stipulation with it is you have to use a tumbler press or you have to use a mug press. If you use an oven for your tumblers, you have to use a silicone wrap. That's the stipulation. So that's why I'm trying to find out the price because I'm trying to see if it's something that is even worth it. But I'm waiting for her to respond to me. It's 8:10 a.m. there. So I'm waiting for her to like get to the office and like message me back. Because I'm so excited. When she sent it to me last night, but I read it this morning, I was so excited. So like I'm trying to, hopefully she'll respond to me by the time. Can you tell me the paper is text print, XPR, or just R? I just use R. But it's honestly the same. I know. Yeah, hopefully she'll respond before we go. She usually does. But if the price is good, I'm going to put it up and we're going to get it because my goal is, like, the thing about the sublimation world and like just really blanks in general is just you have to be trendy, right? And that goes with all businesses. So if you're just making shirts, right, or just sweaters or just hoodies, you have to be innovative. You have to be making new designs. You have to follow the new trends. You have to do the retro. You have to do the, you know, the ones that like the crime scene shirts. You know, you got to evolve. You got to continue to change up the different shirts you have or the different mugs you have or the different products that you have. So that's the same thing with blanks. That's the same world that we live in. Is like in this blank world, you have to have new products. You have to have new things. And so what is the best way to get that is I have my supplier send me stuff as soon as the factory's done making it, and I promise you we'll be one of the first people to get these items, but I'm trying to get the price. The stipulation to the tumbler is that you'll see why it's a stipulation, but if you make tumblers in your convection oven, the convection oven, you have to use a silicone wrap. You can't use shrink wrap. You can't. If you do, I don't know what will happen. It probably won't look as good. But if it's the tumbler that I'm getting, then you can only use a silicone wrap. You can't use shrink wrap. And then you can only use a tumbler press or a mug press. So we get to be first on TikTok with the product. Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm trying to get her to respond, but we'll see. Okay. So happy Monday to everyone. I'm so happy that you guys here. I actually really missed you guys this weekend. I wanted to pop in, but I didn't because I felt like that was kind of rude to my husband because I wanted us to spend as much time as we could. So I'm here today though, and we'll be here all week. So I'm really enjoying our lives and growing and interacting with everyone. I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you, Bridget. Can I order color shirts through you, or you only sell white? I only sell white at this time. I have reached out to like 5 different vendors overseas, and they all said that they can't take on any more clients. So I've been trying. So that's something that you guys want. I have been trying, but it is really hard to get in with a good manufacturer. Did anyone see the prices on the Cricut machines on their website? I did not. So I don't know if anyone saw my email, but we are doing a summer sale. Yesterday was actually the first day of summer, and it truly felt like it in Georgia. Weather was really, really bad yesterday. So if you haven't seen the email, today we're doing a summer sale. It's today only. I never really do anything like this. It's one of the biggest sales that I've had. But 20% off all tumblers, excluding bulk purchases. So if you guys are needing tumblers, I have 20% off. That includes white sublimation tumblers, glow-in-the-dark tumblers, glitter tumblers, kids sippy cups. All of the tumblers are 20% off. So that is great. And this is, I told you I finally got one out of the closet, but I don't know if you guys can see it. It is so hard to see this, but it's like an opal holographic. Can you guys see that? I love these because you really can see the design through it. I don't know if you can see it, but these are even 20% off too. I have a whole bunch left. I got another shipment of these in, so I only had 10, and then I got another 50 of them again today. So I have all of these are 20% off. So if you guys are needing tumblers, today is the day to get them. They are 20% off. And the next thing I wanted to talk about was the Cricut mug press giveaway. I don't know if you guys saw my email as well, but I did announce how to enter to win. So yes, Steph, we do sell 11 ounce and 15 ounce. We did announce how to win the Cricut mug press. So we're going to do 2 giveaways, like honestly, like break it up into 2. We wanted to do multiple like winners, but we just felt like we didn't want to hold on to this like and have it sitting here in the craft room for so long. So we decided to just split it up and like do another giveaway in the next couple months for like a big giveaway. But we wanted to do this giveaway to kind of get it out of here. It's been sitting here for a week now. So we just decided to go the Instagram route. I was going to do like a raffle, but I just honestly, I don't like confrontation and I don't like backlash. And I felt like if we did a raffle to where you would buy a raffle ticket for X amount of dollars and you can only buy X amount, I felt like I would get a lot of backlash for that. I don't know. I just had a really bad feeling about it. So I just chose not to go that route, and we decided to go Instagram. And that is one of my goals anyway, is to grow my Instagram. And we actually hit our Instagram goal this morning when I woke up. That was the first thing I saw. So we manifested 3 goals by the end of June. The first goal was 1,000 followers on Instagram, and we just hit that today. And it's not the end of June yet. And our second goal was to get 1,000 followers in the Facebook group. We're still not there yet, but we're still getting there. We're closely getting there. And then the last goal was to save $2,000 profit, and I'm almost there. I have a lot of different gadgets that I want to get. I love machines, and I want to get a couple more machines. So we're still saving to that. But we did reach probably 2 out of the 3, and it's not even the end of June yet. So that's why we did the giveaway. And let me go get the mug press so I can show you guys. But it's a brand new Cricut mug press. It's never been, well, I opened it just to look inside. But it's still factory sealed. As you can see, it still has all of its goodies attached. So it's a brand new Cricut mug press that we're giving away. And then the second winner will win a $25 gift card to our shop. The instructions were not a part of the email. I just said to stay tuned because I wasn't thinking about how early I sent the email. So I did drop an Instagram post. So if you head over to my Instagram feed, the last post will give you all of the instructions. It's basically like any other giveaway on Instagram. Like the post, follow us. Comment 2 people. And if you want a bonus entry, then you can share it to your Instagram feed or your Instagram story. So that is the way to get the Cricut mug press. The winner is going to be announced July the 2nd. I know that seems like really far away, but I just wanted enough time for everyone to say, okay, I entered. You know, like I want to give everybody time. I know days can slip by and we forget all about Instagram if you're really busy with crafts. So I just wanted to give every single person a chance to enter, and we'll be giving this away. So I'm really, really excited about it. So if you want to win, check out our Instagram, and we are going to be really strict about checking to see if you follow us, checking to see, you know, everything like that. So if you want to win, enter on Instagram and we'll be giving it away. Let me see what else. I don't think I have that much announcements today. Let me check real quick. Okay, next announcement would be the bulk tumblers. So we do offer a chance for you guys to be getting bulk tumblers directly from China to your door. That's where we order from. We have our own supplier there. You will have to enter the password, which is Peach, to look at the bulk listing. But I've added phone grips. I've added all different types of tumblers. So if you're needing tumblers for your small business and can afford to wait, and you're getting them at a low cost, about $6 a tumbler. Some are even $5 a tumbler. If you're needing tumblers, check out that post. And I think that's it. And besides that, the can coolers were restocked. So I know someone was asking me for that. They're coming in different. Today I got another shipment of the holographic tumblers, and I only had 4 left in those. So in that box of 50, they shoved 4 different can coolers in that one box. So if you're needing the can coolers, not the skinny ones, but the round ones, I only have 4 of those for right now until more come in, because we have boxes coming, honestly, every single day. So when we get more, we'll just continue to add. But if you need the round can coolers, I only have 4 left of those. And that's it. So now that we've got announcements out of the way, what kind of project do you want to do? I know today is thank you cards, marketing, and packaging. So if you guys are wanting to do a project after, we can, but I want to do a Q&A because I really, really want to get your questions out. I feel like sometimes I can't answer all of your questions, and I feel really bad about it. Like I really sit up like at 2 o'clock in the morning going through TikTok and like looking through all my old videos from the very first video I made all the way to now, like trying to answer all your questions. So let me know right now what type of things that you guys want to talk about, so that way we can get it done. And then I can show you today what I came up with as a good alternative to thank you cards, because I feel like I watched a TikTok the other day, and it was this lady talking about how packaging is expensive. And I think a lot of customers or consumers don't realize that, especially for a small business, because you have to think about it. You have to pay for the label, you have to pay for the shipping, then you have to pay for the box, then added costs. You have to add on, you're so welcome, you have to add on the cellophane bag, the poly mailer, the stickers, the free stickers, then you got to add on what else? The tissue paper, bubble wrap if needed, packing paper if needed. So we're already at 10 things with packaging. So I was thinking to myself, how can we make that one less cost? Like I think thank you cards are very expensive, especially like even for me. I use a local print shop and I get about 250 cards for like $60, and that is very expensive. The only reason I shop there though is, you know, to support another small business. But I was thinking to myself, there has to be a way that I can limit some of the things. I'm not one for like tissue paper and making it all really cute and pretty, because I just feel like it is expensive. I do have cute poly mailers and stuff like that, but the added things such as, you know, tissue paper and all that stuff, crinkle paper, it's just an added cost, and I've learned to cut that out as I've grown my business, but I wanted to do something to where it could, you know, cut a cost even more. So I'm going to show you guys what is a way that I figured out today. But tell me the questions that you guys need, because I definitely would love to help on anything that you're needing. So we can start Q&A now, and you can just drop your comments and I'll start answering. Any reason you may know why the Epson 15,000 prints slow, and all of a sudden I checked everything? The 15,000 is supposed to print slow. So if it's printing slow, it's a good thing. Now, if it's printing really slow, like to the point where nothing's even coming out, it's your connection. So there is something manufacturally wise wrong with the 15,000 inside. So it does not want to connect to Wi-Fi. You could have the best Wi-Fi in the world, 100% great Wi-Fi, the best Wi-Fi ever, but for some reason your 15,000 won't connect, or it's really slow printing. It's because there's something wrong with the actual printer. I've seen this all across groups and everyone messaging me. You have to get a wired connection. Now they sell a cord that is long enough, so I don't know if you can see, but there's a cord underneath and it wraps all the way around to my desk. It's about a 20-foot long cord, and you would need to plug it into the back of your printer and then plug it into your computer. You'll never know that you're at a wired connection. That's why I got a long enough cord. But if it's doing that, it's because it's the printer. It's not you. It's not your laptop. It's not your Wi-Fi. It's the printer itself. So go to Walmart and get a 20-foot cord. It's like 16 bucks. It will save you. And I have never had trouble after that. Okay. Why does my sublimation come out light? So what is your pressure? So when you're doing shirts, you want to make sure you're doing shirts at 400 degrees. That's for most fabrics. But then you want to make sure that you're doing medium pressure. So not light to medium, probably medium firm pressure. And you want to make sure you're putting a piece of butcher paper on top. I write a thank you note on their packing slip and make the thank you labels with my label printer. That's what we're going to be doing tonight too. And I do write thank you cards. So this is another thing that I did. Is I bought this from, I think it was Hobby Lobby. It was on sale. It was like 100 cards, like these nice cards, and it says thank you on it for like $2. So I would go to like your craft stores and your stationery stores. They usually sell stuff like this for really, really cheap. Or like wedding, you know, like the wedding thank you cards. Who's going to know the difference? It says thank you. So just buy a whole pack of them. They're usually on clearance for like $4. I got this one for $2.50, so I was really pleased. And I still have a lot left. And it even has the little small envelopes. I haven't been using those, but I thought it was a really cool idea. So I just bought one to see how it goes. I buy cards from Hobby Lobby. Oh, there we go. Hey Elena, tips on how to make customer come back and buy from you again. Okay, so that's a good question. So a number one thing that I do is email marketing, and I know I'm going to get some feedback on this, but email marketing is 100% worth it. So it costs me $40 a month with Privy, and what Privy does is Privy sends a welcome email, Privy sends a thank you email, Privy sends a customer win back email, so saying like, come back, we miss you, right? Those emails. Abandoned cart email, so like, hey, you forgot something, come back. You know, those type of emails. So I would suggest looking into email marketing for that. Hobby Lobby has 30% off right now. Awesome. Lee, and press for how long? 60 seconds. Yeah, select items, but it's something. But definitely for customer win backs and keeping people coming back and interesting, I would definitely suggest to doing email marketing. And I can show you my email marketing numbers, but I'm not one to brag about any type of numbers or anything. I'm not that type of person because I feel like it's bragging or anything like that. But I would definitely suggest doing email marketing. It's a way to get all of your customers in one place. If I wanted to email every single 900 people that I have on my list right now and just tell them something that has happened, like say I'm closing down for the week because I'm going on vacation. Instead of personally emailing out all of those, I could just send out one email saying we're closed for the week, etc. Right? So it's a good way to communicate with your customers if you're doing a giveaway, if you're doing a sale, if you're doing anything like that. What about local customers? Same thing, have them sign up for your email list. Another thing for your local customers is to make sure that they sign up for your Facebook page. And that's why I said it was very important for you as a small business to start your Facebook page. So you can start a Facebook group, but in order to have a Facebook page and to run ads on Facebook and or Instagram, you have to have a Facebook business page. It's 100% free, and definitely sign up for it. And it's going to take a while to grow, but a Facebook page is really for your local community. I share it with all of the community groups. So if you go to Facebook groups and type in your community, there's probably thousands of groups in your area, and you can just join all those and post in there, and you'll build a lot of people on your Facebook. I have about 300 people that are on my Facebook page as a business, and then I have about almost 900 people in my Facebook group. So it is different. Another thing too is that when it comes to your Facebook page, you want to make sure you have all of your stuff, so such as your Instagram, your link to your website, all of those things, Etsy, whatever way they can message you. And then you want to make sure that picture or your logo correlates with your Facebook Marketplace. So a lot of people take Facebook Marketplace underrated. I have sold so many things to my local customers on my Facebook Marketplace. And the reason I do that is so that way I can gain followers on there. So on my Facebook Marketplace page, I have actually I think 200 followers, and that's just local. That's local people that are following me. So when I post something on Facebook Marketplace, it could be a shirt, a tumbler. I take a picture, and it goes and sends a notification to all those 200 people that are local in my community. So start building your Facebook page, start building your Facebook group, and start building your Facebook Marketplace. Those are real 3 free ways to start building it up. Okay, saw someone use a Cricut to write in the thank you cards. I know, I saw that too. What to do when you first start your business? It just depends. Are you doing it for a hobby, or are you doing it for profit? Which one are you trying to do? Where's a good place to message about questions? You can email me. It's peachtreemarketco@gmail.com, or you can just write down here. You can email from Shopify also. If you don't have a ton of subscribers, it's free, and they do. Yes, that is true. The only reason I choose Privy though is because they have a lot of different other things. They have a website grader, they have customer win-backs, pop-ups, SMS marketing. They have it all in one, and it's less than it just depends on how many subscribers you have, but I have almost 900, so I get charged $40 a month. If you have under that, I think it's like $20 a month, but you still have all of those features like pop-ups and stuff like that. So I would check that out too. Who can I have make me a website? I've tried, but I'm frustrated. Panda. I would suggest looking up Erica Senef. So if you guys are interested in the website that I have, I had someone create my website for me. Her name is Erica Senef. She has these Shopify templates. You have to be using Shopify for her to help, but she has these drag and drop templates, and basically she'll install it to your website for you, and you can go in and customize everything. She has video tutorial from step by step to step. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted her to go in and do it for me, and she did. It was an extra fee, but I paid about $250 in total, and my website was up and running by the end of the week. So if you guys are wanting to get your website up and running and start collecting emails, start getting orders on your website, and having an actual website and a good template and a good form and a cohesive website, then I would suggest checking her out. And she does have payment plans too. That is how I need you today. The current heat press was going to be a giveaway on TikTok. Okay. Eco 50,000 text per hour, but not transferring. What type of ink are you using? Are you using sublimation ink, or what type of substrate are you using? I'm coming, guys. You're welcome. Can you spell her last name? Yes, it's S-E-N. Hold on, I don't know it by heart. Hold on. S-E-N-N-E-F-F. So S-E-N-N-E-F-F. Erica, it's E-R-I-K-A-S-E-N-F. ericasenef.com, and you can purchase it. Message her. She's such a sweet business owner. She's a woman. She's a small business owner just like us. She does codes, she does graphic design, and she replies to her emails right away. So check out her email. Do you have to have an LLC to join these pages? Meaning to have her build your website for you? Hey there. Yeah, it's called Privy. Okay, IREP 504. So the ink that comes with the printer is not sublimation ink. So you would have to drain your tanks out by using a syringe and or returning the printer and making sure that they know that you had a default. I know some people say not to do this, but if you're wanting to start sublimation, you're going to need to get those tanks cleared. So as long as you tell them that you did put the regular sublimation ink and put a note on the printer, when they resell it to another customer, it should be fine. But I would suggest either returning it and making sure that they know that you added the ink, or number two, just draining your ink so you can add the regular sublimation ink. Printer works like a charm if you connect directly. I had so many problems, thought it was the internet. Nope, it wasn't the internet. It's the printer itself. I promise you, I was going crazy until I called Epson. I was on Epson on hold for like 2 hours, and he finally came back and said, yeah, there's a problem with the 15,000 internally. It's not you. He's like, just get a wired connection and you'll be good to go. I went to Walmart that second, got it, and I've never looked back. Yep. Notification with your email. What do you mean, Georgia girl? How long should you heat press and temp should you, what type of the shirts? 400 degrees, 60 seconds. I wish I would have asked you first. So make Shopify account first, then website. Right. So you make a Shopify account. Shopify is just a host. It's just a domain. So what you would do is make your Shopify account. And then in there, that's when you're going to buy your domain. Your domain is the name of your website. So if it's going to be, peachtreemarketco.com, you'll buy your domain for that. And then after that, you'll message her and say, hey, I need a template for my website, because that's what my website is. It's just a template with all this code, right? So a website is just code. It's not like she's doing anything special. I mean, it is pretty special because she can do code, but she's doing the coding for your website, and she has these templates that already have the codes for it. So she'll install it to your Shopify account, and then you customize it and with your colors and etc. I don't have any feelings about Wix. The only reason I didn't choose Wix is due to, I had a girl, she told me, this is when I first started, so this was like 2 years ago, and I don't really know what's happened since then, but she had all of these orders. She had like 100 orders, and Wix just shut down her account. No talking about it, no nothing. So I honestly just was like, I can't go through that. And I know Shopify can do that too, but it just depends on if you're doing it correctly. So I just didn't really feel like Wix was the right route for me. A business license, that is really up to you. It just depends. You're going to need one if you really plan on making this a serious business. I definitely suggest getting one for taxes purposes, but that is up to you. Yeah, that is what that's what your domain is through Shopify. Shopify is not free. It's $29 a month. I heard Etsy has been doing that to people. Yeah, they have. And that's another thing. Etsy, they're really weird with their algorithm. I went about two weeks. I'm looking at my numbers on my board. In 2 weeks, I made probably about $50 on Etsy. And then this past week, I've been making 100, 200. So their algorithm is really weird. I just don't like it. And so I just would rather stick with Shopify. I'm trying to get all of my Etsy customers to my Shopify so I don't have to worry about Etsy anymore. And that's why I would suggest if you're doing Etsy and Shopify, go ahead and start doing and pushing your Shopify. Get your Shopify up and running before Etsy just comes in there and decides to cancel your Etsy account for no reason. Right. I just signed up for a website monthly, $40. Should I cancel and go through them getting through Shopify? Yeah, because you just buy your domain. It's $29 a month for Shopify, plus your standard credit card fees, which is like 2.9%. And then you buy your domain. Your domain is about $12 a month. I mean, excuse me, $12 a year. So your domain is about $12 a year through Shopify. Let's see. Let me scroll back up. Your email notification is how I knew about the heat press giveaway and Instagram today. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Georgia girl. I get what you're saying. It kept breaking up, so I'm sorry about that. I didn't understand. Let's see. Oh, you're texting and driving. Please don't do that. All right. What other questions? Come on. We're on a roll. Let's go. Holy shit. Cat, what in the world, Cat? Oh my gosh. You do not, but it's recommended. Someone said you can get a domain from Google for $14.99 and then use the domain from Shopify. True? Yep, you can use the domain through anywhere. So Shopify has domains. GoDaddy has domain. I think even Wix has one. Big Cartel. Really, all of them, they have domains that you could purchase. And then if you wanted to just switch over to Shopify, you can carry that domain to wherever you go. So through Shopify. So if you had a Shopify and bought your domain through there, like my Shopify, my domain is through Shopify. And if I wanted to change that over to WordPress, or if I wanted to change it over to Wix, I can carry my domain to wherever I want it to go. So GoDaddy, Big Cartel, etc. I do. That's the one that I have. The boho template is the one that I have. But you see hers on her website and then you see mine. That's why I'm saying it's such a great template, because you can completely customize it. So the boho template is the one that I have. And if you look at my website, you couldn't even tell that that is the template that I used and that I picked, because it's completely customizable. You can change every color. You can change everything. So do Shopify, then get a domain, then talk to Erica. So set up your Shopify account. Go to shopify.com. Set up your Shopify account. You have to have the website name in mind already, because the thing about Shopify is, I'm getting there, a perfect collection. Give me a second. So the thing about Shopify is, when you make your Shopify account, you have to have your website email set up. So what does that mean? You have to go to Google, go to Gmail, and set up your Gmail account. So the first thing I did when I figured out the name of my company, I went to Gmail or Yahoo. You can use Yahoo. I recommend it. I don't recommend Yahoo, but if you use Gmail, it's better. For some reason, they just like Gmail accounts better. I went to Gmail, set up peachtreemarketco@gmail.com. So that way I have my email address. So now when you set up your Shopify account, now your username is going to be your Gmail, and then you'll put in your password. And then after that, that is when you're going to buy your domain, and the domain needs to be matching your business Gmail or your account, right? The name that you want for your business. And then you message Erica, say, hey, Erica, I just set up my Shopify. I want to use this template. Can you help? And she'll say yes. Perfect. Okay. Sorry, sometimes the messages come through, so I wasn't sure. No worries. Okay, does Shopify charge all the fees and stuff like Etsy? It does not. I have a YouTube video on this, and we went through it. And while we were going through it, I honestly felt like I wasn't making any money on Etsy. So Etsy has a lot of different fees. They have a shipping fee. They have a transaction fee. They have a listing fee, a renewal fee. They have a purchase fee. They have really every single fee that you could think of. With Shopify, you just pay your $29 a month, and then you pay your credit card transaction fee, which is 2.9%. Unless they use PayPal, and the PayPal for business is about 1%. So it just depends, but Shopify is at the end. We did the math, and they're way less than Etsy. Yeah. I would suggest emailing her. Go onto her website and just emailing her. She's a very sweet lady, and she will definitely message you. Just let her know that I sent you. I'll send her an email too and let her know that a lot of you are coming over there. Okay, how do you purchase a domain? Let's go through that. Hold on. Let's see. Do you have a subscription to any SVG and PNG shops? I don't have a subscription, but I did buy a lifetime drive. So I would go to one of your favorite designers. I don't know if you purchase a lot through Etsy or Design Bundles, but most of the time, if you purchase through Etsy or Design Bundles, they do have a designer name, and you would click their name and message them and just say, hey, do you have a lifetime drive? most of the time they do have a lifetime drive or they have a year drive to where you could purchase 2021 or 2020 or, you know, the next year, and it'll be for a certain fee. I bought mine when it was on sale, and it was for like $30. I don't know if she's still doing that, but I did purchase mine, and it's a lifetime drive. So as long as she's living and making designs, I'm going to have all of her designs forever. And I can use them for commercial use, and I can print sublimation transfers for them and sell them. Okay. Yeah, it's Erica, ErikaSenneff, erikasenneff.com. That's neat. I buy a lot through them through Etsy. Yeah, you're welcome. I've been thinking about switching to Shopify, but how do you get traffic to your website? That's all on you. So the thing about the difference between Etsy and Shopify is that Etsy is a search domain. So think about going to Etsy right now and typing in tie-dye shirts. Thousands of sellers are going to pop up that are selling tie-dye shirts, right? But if you go to shopify.com and type in tie-dye shirts, it's not going to take you anywhere. It's going to have you create a Shopify account. Shopify is not a search domain. So you have to bring the traffic to your website, and that is all dependent on you. So you have to post on Pinterest, post on Twitter, post on TikTok, post on Instagram, post on Facebook, email customers, do giveaways, do sales. It's all dependent on you. So your traffic is reliant on you. So ads, all kinds of things. You have to bring everybody to you. Unlike Etsy, Etsy will bring people to you. No, that S&D homemade, you get to, it's unlimited. So I could post 1,000 products if I wanted to for the $29. It doesn't matter. I don't know her email. I just know that it's erikasenneff.com. I don't know her email by heart. I'm sorry. How do you sell on Amazon or Pinterest? I don't know how to sell on Amazon. That's not even something that I've thought about doing. But Pinterest, you would just make a Pinterest business account, and it's free. And then you'll just start uploading your pictures to your products and then linking it to your page. Very, very easy. Let's see. Yep, that's the only downfall, but if you have a good following, then yes, it would be great. Her email, I would suggest checking out her website. Yeah, it's ErikaSenneff, erikasenneff.com. Yeah, you can sell on Pinterest. So if you go to my Pinterest account, Peachtree Market Co., if you click on a page, it will take you, like if you tap on the picture, it'll take you directly to my website, to that actual, I don't know if it's really selling, like you're not getting orders through Pinterest. You're just getting traffic from Pinterest, if that makes sense. So you're getting them to look at a picture on your Pinterest account and saying, oh my God, that mug or tumbler is so cute. They click on it and then it takes them to your website. Does that make sense? Love wag bandanas. I have to check it out. Do you sell bandanas? I'm assuming for dogs. I need a bandana for my dog. All right, what other questions do you guys have? Come on, bring it on. Let's go. We're flying through. Oh, we do. Someone did ask me, how do you buy a domain through Shopify? So let me go and show you guys real quick. Let's see, Shopify. Okay, so you're in Shopify, and then you go to online store, and then it says domains, right? And then it says buy new new domain, and then you just click on that. You can connect an existing domain, transfer a domain, or buy a new one, and that's what you would do. And then this one, it renews on July 30th, and that's what I bought. I bought my domain name, and it was peachtreemarketco.com. And that's it. So just go to domain and then transfer. You can add an existing, or you can buy a new one. And the price just depends on, what is available. Mine was $12. So I was really shocked that no one had my name, but I was shocked that no one had my name in Atlanta, but I got lucky. There was a Peachtree Market, but there wasn't a Peachtree Market Co. Do you have to have a domain? Yeah, that's your website address. How do you get a logo Well, okay, hold on. Let me take that back. You don't have to have a domain, but it looks more professional. So Shopify is going to give you a domain, and it's going to say your business name. So if I would have kept Shopify's domain, it would have been peachtreemarketco.myshopify.com. Do you see what I'm saying? That's too long. No one, even if you love me to death, you're never going to remember that. It's too long for your customers. It's a little confusing. So you need to shorten that to where it was just Peachtree Market Co. Right? So they're going to say, yeah, you can have your own. You don't have to buy the domain. It's just going to be like your own. Like on Etsy. Etsy is like your website pattern.etsy.com. That's too long. No one's going to remember that. And I'm just being honest. No one is going to remember that. Nobody's really going to come to your website. So what you need is you need to change your domain to where it's shortened and they can remember that. You can remember Peachtree Market Co. It's very fast, very easy, and it flows. So you got to make your domain name shortened version or just your name of your company. I have not. Sassy Crafts. Nope, can't remember that. Oh, dang, I need to try to buy my domain. Yep, buy it. Little confused. Do I get an email before I sign up on Shopify? Yes, you need to go to Gmail and get your Gmail so that way you have your own Gmail account for your business name. Then when you go to Shopify, you're going to sign up with Shopify using that Gmail account. Did you do a business Google email or regular? I just did a regular Gmail account. Logo, I did mine off of Etsy. I am making a project. I don't know what we're gonna do, but yeah, we'll be making something. We'll probably make a Tumblr. I'm thinking a Tumblr. Logo, I got it from Etsy. I have a video on YouTube going through all of the people that I used on Etsy. I'm checking her messages. Let's see if she responded. Oh my god, I hope she responded. Still unread. Okay. Oh, what's the giveaway for? It is for a Cricut mug press. Can I do a restart on Shopify? I think I jumped too fast. Yes, I think I want to change the logo again. Yeah, you can. So my Gmail email name doesn't have to be my domain. No, it doesn't have to be, but you would want everything to correlate, right? So you want your business name to be your Gmail, and then you want your website to be your business name too. So my think about all of your links, right? So if you're making a business card and your email is sugarplum123@gmail.com, and then your website is Bleach Teas and Crafts, and then your Instagram is butterflies123, right? It's not cohesive and it's going to be very confusing to your customers. And that is something that you have to think about, is that a lot of customers are going to be turned off by that. So you have to think about that. Do you have any mirror tumblers? Sharp by Design 00. Can we take that comment and shh? We literally I'm waiting on her to reply. Mine is so long, but have to be careful shortening it because there's a lots of Sassy Crafts, whatever. Yeah, so don't shorten your name. Sassy Craft Authentic is a great website name. You don't have to shorten it any longer. So just keep it that way. But what if you get an Gmail and the name is already taken? Then you're going to have to go to a different provider. So then go to Yahoo, or then go to AOL, I know, and then you got to try to find one that doesn't have it. If not, then you're going to have to add, I don't know if you have an LLC, but you could add LLC, or if you could do one, right? Or dot, so like your name, your business name, this part dot this name. Yes, ignore. So if they haven't hit the US yet. Yeah, AOL.com. I still see a whole bunch of people that have AOL accounts. Yeah, Outlook, there's different kinds. I still have a lot of business friends that have AOL. Sorry, I saw them. Okay. So if I have a regular Gmail, I need to get a business Gmail. It's not really a business Gmail. You can just get a regular Gmail. I don't think I have business Gmail. Hotmail. Yeah, y'all be surprised that a lot of people still have those emails. A lot of my friends that are older, in the crafting world, they still use those type of Gmails and AOLs and Hotmails and all different types. So they still have those emails, and it's because it flows with their customer. It flows with their names. It flows with that. Yep, it flows with it. We'll see, Katisha. I think I have an order for a tumbler, so I'm thinking we might just do the one for my order. What other questions? I know you guys have questions. I need to place an order, but going to wait till Friday. No worries. I just bought a printer and it arrives tomorrow. Sorry, not a question. Just super excited. Good. Do you believe small businesses are more successful when they pick a niche? No, I honestly don't. That's such a great question, and I'm happy to talk about this. Okay, so I was just talking about this a little bit earlier about evolution, right? So when you think about like even going back to like scientific times and just things like that have evolved, like take a plant for instance. A plant has evolved into whatever it is now. A bird has went through the phases of evolution and did those certain things. So I feel like as a small business, you have to do that too. You have to be trendy. You have to stay up with the trends. If you don't, you will fail. Not saying that all small businesses will, but in the things that we're doing, which is customization and things like that, you have to evolve. You have to constantly have new different things. Now, if you're just selling one thing, like hoodies, you need to stick with your hoodies, right? If that's all you want to do, you need to stick with it. But if you're selling tumblers, and then you're selling shirts, and then you're selling mugs, and you're doing all of those things are under sublimation, right? So your niche is sublimation. If you're selling keychains and then you're selling, I don't know, keychains and then you're selling boots and shoes and boutique clothes, it's not going to be hard to get everything under a certain niche, right? Because it could be retail, but it's going to be hard and kind of confusing to your customer. So I believe that you're not more successful having one niche, because you could really have everything under one, just depending on what you sell. Like everything I have, such as sublimation blanks, already made gifts, tumblers, mugs, shirts, all of my things are made with sublimation. So my niche is sublimation. But if I started selling, I don't know, Nikes, that's not sublimation. So it might be a little harder. Yeah, I can do it, but it might be a little harder. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't have everything under that certain thing, but as long as it can flow, then I think you should be fine. But doesn't mean you have to have just one single thing. Like, oh, I can only make mugs, so on my website I can only have mugs. No, you do not. You can have mugs, you can have tumblers, you can do all of that. If you're doing all vinyl, then your niche is crafts and vinyl. If you're doing it with sublimation, then your niche is sublimation. So it doesn't always have to be that one particular thing. A niche is just a category, basically. So something that you're buckled down to. Our category would be sublimation. So we make sublimation. We have sublimation blanks. We have sublimation transfers. We make sublimation items, sublimation shirts, sublimation mugs. Everything is sublimation, if that makes sense. So like if you were doing craft printables, right? You could make printable cards. You could make printable photos. You could make printable wallpapers. You could make printable PNG files. You could do all types of printables, but your niche would be printables. You could do all different types of printables. If that makes sense. So like if your niche was making shirts, you could do bleach shirts, vinyl shirts, sublimation shirts, screen print shirts, DTF shirts, literally all different types of shirts, but your niche would be shirts. No, you need to have some ventilation, the Cozy Wolf. So do you have a window that you could open up or a fan? Yep. And it's fine to make a couple. Now, when you start venturing off and like say you have like a website, like I was talking about the other day, is like say I wanted to do all wood projects. None of those wood projects have anything to do with sublimation. So when I added that to my website and started selling those different types of things, someone might be a little confusing. So at that point, you might want to make another website or like a sister website to where you just have those wooden projects, if that makes sense. But it's okay to do multiple things. That's what we are as crafters. We adapt and we evolve. So that's what I'm saying. You have to stay up to trend. If tomorrow sublimation, a new sublimation item came out, you'll see everyone with it. They didn't make those things before, but they're evolving with that sublimation trend. If that makes sense. Yeah, Yahoo is fine. Don't feel bad if you can't do don't feel bad if you can't do Gmail. That's your first goal. But if you can't, then do Yahoo, do whatever else you can. With my question earlier about starting your business steps, I want to be profit. Okay, so I would search on Google where do you live? I tell people my niche is handmade crafts since I have crochet involved. Yeah, that is perfect. You make handmade goods. That is perfectly fine. Just like a baker, right? Think about a baker. She's a baker, so she can bake anything. She can make cookies, she can make cakes, she can make cake pops, she can make cupcakes, but her niche is baking. So she can fit all of that in there. Now, if this baker wanted to start selling clothing, she might want to get another website, right? Or another page, because it might confuse her customers. Well, you sell cupcakes, but you sell bleach shirts too? I'm confused, right? Might not look good cohesively. Yep, go to the Secretary of State's office, or you can go on their website and there should be a post on how to successfully set up your LLC. Or if you don't want to do that, then you could do LegalZoom. Elena, are you still here? I have some items that don't ship well, so I sell those only locally, porch delivery, car fairs, crafts fairs, etc. Same here. I used to make wood rounds, and I used to, paint them and make things. They're a big hit at Christmas time. So are doormats. So I make those too. So when I go to my pop-up shop, and that's another thing that I was talking about with your name. Your name is so important for your small business because you need to not limit yourself. So if I was to just have my name, and I'm not calling anyone out, I'm not being mean about anything, I promise. But say I wanted to have my business name as Sublimation Mugs. That's my name for my business, right? So my name for my business is Sublimation Mugs. When you go to my website, what are you expected to see? Sublimation Mugs, right? Now, if you go on my website and see shirts and bleach shirts and everything like that, you're going to be like, well, I thought she said that she sells Sublimation Mugs, that her name is Sublimation Mugs. You're limiting yourself to Sublimation Mugs. With my name is Peachtree Market Co., right? That's my business name. I'm a market. I can sell whatever I want to under my market name. I can sell mugs, I can sell tumblers, I can sell shirts, I can sell ready-made projects, I could sell really but just about anything that I wanted to do because it's a market. So that works well for me when I go to craft shows or trade shows or anything like that because I have market. I can sell whatever I wanted to. Now say tomorrow sublimation is dead and no one does sublimation ever again, right? Sublimation's gone. I can now go take my LLC name, which is Peachtree Market Co., because it doesn't say Sublimation Blanks, right? Or anything like that. And I could go start up a boutique. I could go start selling TVs. I could go start selling cars. I could do whatever I wanted to because I didn't limit myself in my name by putting Peachtree Market Co. Sublimation blanks, sublimation this. I kept it as Peachtree Market Co. So that way I could sell whatever I wanted to. If that makes sense. So you got to keep that in mind too. Yep, shop, crafts, just your name. Exactly. Yep, you're not limiting yourself. Yeah, studio. That's great. Studio is perfect because you can create anything in a studio. Yeah. That's good. Yep. Yep. All right, what other questions? I feel like we're getting a lot done, and then I'm going to show you guys a little boutique. Exactly. Exactly. Do you use... Ooh. I don't know what is Sunbiz. I'm sorry. If you want to check to see if your business name is taken, then you need to check your Secretary of State's website and type in your name that you're wanting to use. All right, I think, do you guys have any more questions? Because I want to show you guys a new little thing that I came up with that I thought would be cute. Let's see if I have one. In some states, it's the state code. Yeah. It just depends on state. So I would suggest looking up, yeah. I would suggest looking up your state. Georgia is different. Definitely different from a lot of places. Yeah. Georgia is definitely different and easier from some of the horror stories that I've heard. So if your name is taken and you're just adding something at the end, will that work? It just depends. So like Peachtree Market was already one in my state in Georgia. So I did Peachtree Market Co. I was actually going to do Peachtree Market Inc. But Inc. actually, Peachtree Market Inc. was actually for incorporated, and I didn't want to be a corporation. So I did Co. Let me ask my husband. I don't know. He just bought this for me. I have no idea. I hit send too soon. I do that all the time. Let me ask him real quick. I don't know. Honey. No. He went to the store, so I can't ask him. It's just like Dove candy and Dove soap, right? I don't know where he bought this one from. I want to say it wasn't Best Buy. Target. No, I think it was Walmart. He bought it from Walmart. I think it was Walmart. No. It was Sam's Club. Bingo. It was Sam's Club. It was $50 from Sam's Club. And it's huge. I can show you real quick. But it lifts up more than this. But that's the light. It's like, I think it's 18 inches. And then it lifts. So you can lift this up like all the way. And then this bends down like this. There's like just so many. I know he better get my tea, but I bet you he's not. He gonna forget. I think he went to go get my dog some dog food. Okay. So any more questions before we do this? Thank you. And it comes with a remote. So like I could change it. It has a remote. So if you wanted a remote with it, you can use your remote and do like change it. Warm, cool, medium, max. It's not working, so. selling transfers. I already sell transfers. Sublimation transfers. Oh, why do you guys know what I'm like? Do you guys stalk me? Do you guys stalk me? We are literally getting our white toner printer like in the next month. So we're gonna be selling them. I think that is so funny. Like, you guys read my mind. That is so crazy to me. Like, as soon as I think of something, somebody will comment and say it. And I'm like, you guys know my every move. Do you guys stalk me? Seriously? I'm just playing. No, I'm just joking. I hope you don't take offense to that. I'm just joking. Alright, so I love you guys too. So let me show you guys something that I decided to do today, because I just felt like I spend way too much money on packaging. Like, boxes are expensive. Tape is expensive. Oh, I didn't even mention that earlier. Tape is expensive. Poly mailers, like cellophane bags. You have to buy all different types of cellophane bags. Really anything. So I wanted to come up with a different way to get the information the customer needs without spending a lot of money. Okay, so how many of you know or have a Dymo or a Rollo? Do you guys have a thermal printer for your labels? How many of you have a thermal printer for your labels? Need one? Have one? Okay. Cool. All right. So I thought it would be cool because I just felt like it would be great to skip the thank you card, right? Because I feel like, say you have a customer, and this will work if you don't have a Dymo or a Rollo or any type of thermal printer. It doesn't even have to be from that. But this will work for anyone that has just a regular printer too. So I'm going to show you that. And the reason I say this is because I just felt like we waste so much time in paper and ink on those type of things. And then even if you don't do it in-house, you have to find someone to do it. And I just feel like it's an added cost. It's not sustainable. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I only use brown boxes. I don't use white boxes. It's just a cheaper cost. So I try to get everything as cheap as I can, right? Because then that makes it cheaper on you guys. So I was thinking, instead of doing thank you cards, and especially if you're a first-time customer, this probably wouldn't apply to your first-time customers, but this applies to like your returning customers or your VIP customers or something like that. Because you're not going to keep throwing in a thank you card to every single customer. If they've already bought 10 times from you, you're not going to send them the same thank you card 10 times. That is annoying. I think that's annoying. I feel like you need to switch it up. You see that they have purchased 10 different times from you. So giving them the same discount code, the same card, they deserve a little something extra, or they deserve something different, right, than your first-time customer. Your first-time customer is very special. You know, you got to treat them, got to give them a good thank you card, a good thank you note, whatever. When you have your customer that has ordered from you 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, then you need to give them something different, right? So let's take a look. And I don't know if you guys agree with me on that, but I feel like by the 10th time, your customer is going to throw it away, right? They've already seen it 10 times. They're not going to even look at it. So this is what I was going to do. All right. So this is something that I thought would be a good idea. And basically, right, or keychain or something different. So on my Dymo, my Rollo printer, I have a Dymo. I don't know why I said Rollo. My thermal printer, I decided to make a little card, right? And it says, Thank you for supporting our small business. We hope you love your item as much as we love creating it. For being fantastic, enjoy 10% off your next code order with code Peachy. Let's connect. And it has all my social media platforms. Take a photo and tag us on social media. Peachtree Market Co. and peachtreemarketco.com. So I printed this on my thermal printer, and this came out right of my Dymo, and I used no ink. Right? So no regular ink or anything like that. I just made this on the Dymo, and then I printed it out and slapped it on the cellophane bag. So now when my customer opens up her Sublimation transfers, the first thing she's going to see is this thank you note. I don't know. I just thought that was really cool. And DJ Nisha, what do you need help with? What state are you in? What state are you in? Because I can help. I think maybe if you're feeling that overwhelmed, there's it would be labels. Now I'm going to show you the alternative of that too, because I know someone's going to be like, well, you're wasting labels now. But I'm going to show you a hack. Florida. Okay, so I think that maybe if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, then you could go to LegalZoom and set it up through them. Or you could go to InkFile or Zen Business. If you honestly just can't really figure it out, I had a couple of my friends do this, and you could do LegalZoom.com, you could do to InkFile, or you could go to Zen Business. All of these you will have to pay. It just depends, but they will set up everything for you, and they'll set it up properly for you. So I would definitely suggest looking into them. That you are going to have to pay them, but they'll do everything. So they'll get your paperwork together, they'll get all of your things together, so that way you don't have to feel like you're struggling, so you wouldn't have to worry about anything. A thermal printer is my next purchase. I'm saving for the big one, the 16600. So it's LegalZoom, it's InkFile, or Zen Business. I prefer, if you're going to do one, InkFile or LegalZoom, but you're going to have to pay for it. But they'll handle everything for you, and that's what I would suggest doing if you're honestly just feeling really helpless and you really just don't know where to start, or you feel like you can't do it because you feel like you're going to do it wrong. I would suggest looking into them, because they will do everything for you, and that way there's no oh my God, did I file that paperwork? Or, oh my God, did I do this right? Or, oh my God, did I mess something up? You'll know 100% that you're good. You're in the clear. There's no issues. Yep. I do not know how much, because it's different per state and different for the things that you would need. But for Atlanta, it was somewhere around $120. So I'm not sure, because I did mine by myself, and I spent $100 in total setting up all of my stuff. So I don't know how much it would be for your state. So let's show you how to do the cards, because I thought it was really cool. So what you can do is, that you can go to Etsy and type in thank you for your purchase. Yeah, I just went to the courthouse. So I went to Etsy and I typed in thank you for your purchase. And then there's all these different cards that come out. You can pick the card that you like best. And you can pick really any single one that you like. And I went to Canva. And I'll show you. Shared with you. Okay, here we go. So this is the thank you card. And as you can see, it looks nothing like the one that I have. But this is the great thing, is that you can change it. As you know, your thermal printer only prints white and black. So you would have to change everything out and change it to black. Change all the colors over to black. But you would basically change it out and write whatever you want. You would write your shop name. You would write your social media handles, your website, and everything like so. And then after you do that, you would come over and download it. And this is the one that I made. Like so. And you'll just pick one that you like that will fit your business. Such as color schemes or anything like that. And then I send it over to my Dymo. And it prints out like that. Boom. And there you go. And now you have a sticker. So if you wanted to put it on your tumbler, you could put it on your tumbler box, like so. You really could use it for anything. But now you have a sticker that you could put on your cellophane bag. You could put it on your shirt bag, you know, like if you're making shirts. Let me see. So like this is a shirt for Katisha. I think this is actually your shirt. But what I could do is I could just put this sticker right here. So when she opens up the cellophane bag, the sticker's right here. So the first thing she sees when she opens it up is this sticker, right? This label. It's called a Dymo. It's a thermal printer. It's not a sticker printer. It's a thermal label printer. But if that makes sense. So now I could just have that on her cellophane bag and boom. Now there's no need for me to add in a thank you card. Now another thing I was thinking of, if you want to just really just have the effect for a card, then remember a long time ago that I told you that you could print out your thank you cards from home. So what you would do is just go to Walmart and buy a pack of the 4x6 4x6, what is it? I don't know what they're called. Just like blank cards. I don't know. They're just like 4x6. It was 88 cents for 100. And flashcards, yeah. And then you could take one of these and use the card. And then if you really wanted it to be if you wanted to be extra, you could just stick it on the card like so. And now it has a card backing. But now you have a thank you card, right? Because there's a card. And then you could write on the back if you wanted to do that. If you really, really, really wanted to have a card. So this is only 88 cents. The labels you get for free from UPS. And boom, now you have a card. And the cards are only 88 cents. Now, if you don't have this way at all, but you still want to have a thank you card, then again, like I said, go to Etsy. And then you can print one out on just a blank printer, a regular home printer, and then just have it on there. You don't have to have a thermal printer to do this. But I just thought it would be a really cute way to do so. And it's free. Really, honestly. You don't use any ink and you don't use any labels, because the labels are free. And then after that, you don't really use anything if you don't want to use the paper. Yep. And you can order labels from UPS. It's 100% free. So if you wanted just a card, if you honestly just really wanted a card, then you could do something on the back like that. And now you have a card. I don't know. I thought that was a really cool idea. I thought about it today because I was just like, I spend way too much money on thank you cards. And I'm like, they're going to throw it away. And to prevent them from throwing it away is to put it on something that they're going to open. So I know for a fact that she's going to open this package, right? This is where her shirt is. So before she opens this package, I'm going to slap that sticker right there. So before she opens it, she's going to look at this, read it, and say, oh, thank you. And then she's going to open it up, right? And she can rip that. And I would be okay with her ripping this and making, whatever. So there's a couple of different printers. Mine, the Dymo, this is the thing I've already said this like 1,000 times, but I would not suggest getting a Dymo printer. The Dymo costs $350. This one is the 4XL. So this one is $350, and the Rollo printer is $180. and it does the same thing, probably if not more. So I would suggest getting the Rollo instead of the Dymo. The only reason I got the Dymo is because the Rollo didn't come out until like 2 months after I bought the Dymo. So I was stuck with the Dymo printer. So I would suggest getting the Rollo. I've heard great things about the Rollo, and I actually want to get my Rollo. I really want to get one. But if you had to pick one, I would suggest getting the Rollo and not the Dymo. But again, I've had mine for about almost 3 years, and it hasn't broke down. It hasn't did anything. It's perfect. So the $350 was worth it because I needed a thermal printer, but I wouldn't suggest getting it. I would suggest getting the Rollo because it's cheaper, and it does probably if the same thing, if not more than it. But yeah, the only reason I got the Dymo is because the Rollo didn't come out until months after I got my thermal printer. Let me go back and read some comments. The Dymo printer, you can just really print out thank you stickers. You can print out the thank you cards. You can print out your black and white logo as stickers. I mean, there's really everything that you can do with the thermal printer. I'm sure if you go on TikTok, you'll see a whole bunch of different things. But this is just a cheap and easy way for you guys to make thank you cards. I thought it was a good idea. So that way you don't always have to I feel like sometimes as small business owners, we just want to, I'm sorry guys, my dog is barking. Sorry. I feel like sometimes as small business owners, we get wrapped up so much in making everything look so beautiful and so pretty. And yes, that is so nice if that's something that you're interested in, but you'll figure out in the long run that you're going to have to start adding that to, your costs, because if it's not adding up now, it's going to add up later. You know what I mean? So you have to think about cost-effective ways to be cheap. I know that sounds so bad, but it's okay to have a brown box instead of a white box. It's okay to have thank you cards that cost 88 cents instead of the $3 ones they're going to throw away. Would you rather them throw away a thank you card that costs 88 cents, or would you rather have one that costs $3 and they throw it away still? Right? Which one would you rather them throw away? Obviously the 88 cents one. So just think about different and practical ways for you to save money, because all of these costs are going to start adding up. And you have to think about that, especially when you're shipping, because you're going to have to start adding those costs to your shipping prices, because if you don't, you're going to be in the hole. So you have to start thinking about that. Yeah, same here. Like my freebies are sublimation transfers. We're a sublimation company, so I just print out a big sheet of sublimation transfers and everyone gets a freebie. You have to think about things that are for you. Yeah, exactly. You got to start saving money. Yep. And then what was the last thing that I was going to do? There was one more thing that I wanted to show you guys. I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh, the template. Uline. So let me, what was I going to show you? Oh, Erica Senef. Okay. So this is where I purchased my domain. I mean, not my domain, but my Shopify template. So it's called ericasenef.com. And this is her website. And she does web audits. She does web design. She does it all. She's very sweet. And this is the one that I have. This is the template that I have. It's called Boho Love. It costs $168. And this is what the site looked like. So let me show you. ULTIAP. Enter. Okay. So this is the template that she initially installed into my website. So it's called the Boho Love template. And this is the website. She's just kind of showing you everything that it looks like. And so every single thing that you see here is customizable. She does everything custom, and you will be able to have her install this to your website. So I had to buy the $168 template, and then I had to add, I had to have her install it for me because I didn't want to do it myself. So I'm trying to find where she has it. Let me see. Install. So she charges $62 to install, and total it was $230. So I said about $250, and that's about right. And she also offers a payment plan. So if you needed to do a payment plan, she'll have a payment plan available. But I paid $168 for the template, and then I had her install it, and it was $62. So it was $230 in total. She had everything done in about 48 hours. And then I went in and changed all of my colors and all of the things that I wanted to do for my website. So as you can see, this is the website that she installed, right? So it had these colors, it had these different types of fonts and everything like that. But if you look at my website now, it looks nothing like that, right? It's completely different. So that's the great thing about her templates is you can change it. So if you don't like this color, you could change it to black. You could change this. You could change whatever you want. Everything is customizable. From every little thing that you could think of, everything changes. So that's where I got the website template. And she's just really, really sweet. So I would definitely suggest taking a look at her website, and she'll get your website in order. So in order, Gmail, domain, Shopify, Erica, right? Exactly. So, I mean, you can't even tell. This is how it looked before, and then this is what she added. This is how it looks. Then you have to add your items to sell. Yep. You would just create a product. I can kind of go through that. But it's honestly just very self-explanatory. So let me go to products. Erica Seneff. ErikaSenneff. Erica Seneff. So what you would do is go to products in Shopify, and then after you do that, you're going to click add product, and then you're going to start filling everything out. So your title of your product, your description of your product, adding your photos, adding your price, adding the quantity available, adding your shipping weight. So it really is self-explanatory when you add a product. Another thing too that's really cool with Shopify, they actually have their own YouTube channel. So if you guys wanted to check out their YouTube, they actually go through, like, if you have any question at all, they have a YouTube video for it, and then you could go and search it up. Their videos are like 2 minutes long, but they teach you really everything that you can think of. So if you need help with something, it'll teach you. You would have to go into your shipping profiles to do automatically shipping, but it only happens when you add in all of your shipping weights. So for every single product, you have to add in your shipping weight. Uline is where I get my boxes from. All right, well, I think we're good on that. So I think now we're going to do a tumbler. Do you guys want to do a tumbler? I have to do one for order. Do you guys want to do a tumbler? You're welcome. Let's see. Yes. Okay. So we could do, I think I'm going to do I don't know. I have a 20 ounce to do, but then I have a 30 ounce to do. And I feel like we have to do I think we're going to do a 20 ounce. So let's do a 20 ounce. All right, let me get it. Oh, I think she just replied back to me, y'all. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's okay. Yes, we have made tumblers in the oven. I have one for an order to do. So I think I'm going to do probably a 20 ounce. I'm trying to see if I probably won't do it in the oven because it's a 20 ounce. I'm probably going to do it in the tumbler press. But I do have a video on doing them in 4 different ways. So I have it in the mug press, I have it in the tumbler press, I have it in the convection oven, and then I have it using shrink wrap in the convection oven. So I'll check out my YouTube video. But I do have a video on showing you how to use an oven. And it's not hard. Okay. I did my first 30 ounce in my mug press yesterday for my husband's Father's Day. How did it turn out? What about cups? Can they be made on convection oven too? The sublimation cups? What kind of cups? So mugs or tumblers? Which type of cup? End of August. She just responded to me. So let's see. 11 ounce? Yes. Yep. All of my tags are the same. So Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, everything is the same. I don't know off of hand. We're trying to get some ourselves, but it's really hard to find a manufacturer. Okay, so let's get started. I'm trying to find the order, but I know what it is, so I'm just going to go ahead and print it. So we did a drop for our collection called the Small Business Owner Collection, and I had this tumbler, and it says, hustle until your haters ask if you're hiring, and it sold out almost as soon as I posted it. So we're going to go ahead and make one of those. And let's get started. So we're going to turn around. Oh, hold on. I think she just messaged me back. So we're about to know the price. Awesome. Oh yeah, they had sold out as soon as I posted them, because this is one that I've already did one. This is one that I did, and I had posted this. Let me show you this other one. This thing was ugly. I did not like it. Hold on, let me show you. So this is the design that I was going to do. This is the design that I was going to do, and this thing is ugly. I'm so happy I didn't do this one. But this is the design that I was going to do. As you can see, it didn't turn out good. Not cute. So this is for Goodwill. But I was going to do this design, and it just wasn't cute. So I decided to switch it up and do this design, and I think this one is much cuter. I hate it. It's so ugly. It's so ugly. So this one is the one that I like. So we're gonna do this one. And she just messaged me back. Do you guys want to know what the product is now? Because I have the price. Yeah, that's for the Goodwill. Guys, I can't sell you guys things that are ugly to me. Okay, hold on. Let me find my calculator. We had a product. Okay, calculator. Woo. Sell it to you. It's ugly. I don't know how to epoxy it. I'm not epoxying. I don't like epoxy. You want it? You can buy it. Right now I'll put in the listing and you can purchase it if you want it. It's only $15. That's what I had it for. But that thing is not cute to me. It's gonna go to a Goodwill. Yeah, no epoxy. Yeah, it's for $15. So if you want it, you got it. Okay, I just put it in on the website. So if you want it, it's $15. This is for Tanisha, so do not buy it, y'all. She wants it, so don't buy it. It's for her. You can have it. I was just going to give it to Goodwill, honestly. I love giving stuff to Goodwill. So, like, all my mess-ups and everything like that, I give it to Goodwill. So, I found the cost. Now, right. I did epoxy, and I can't do epoxy. It's too hard. There's some things that you just... there's some things that you can't just do. You can't hold on. Like, I can't grasp epoxy. It's so hard. That's a good idea. All right, so it's $12. Salute to you. I can't do epoxy. Tanisha, I put it in on the website. So it's going to show the other, I'm going to add the media. Hold on. So it's $12. Thank you. It's $12, but I can't get it any lower than that. I can't get it any lower than that, unfortunately. But I'm going to show you. And then you guys tell me if you want it or not, because I will add it. But if you don't want it, then we won't get it. But hold on, I'm trying to find a picture real quick. I haven't even saved it yet. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Okay, I put it under there. It's under the small business owner collection. So you got it, girl. Awesome. All right, so let me show you guys the picture. Come on now. I have to save it, so. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get it to my computer. Okay. You ready? Here we go. So it's it will be $12. So it would honestly be okay. So it would be $11.96 a tumbler. And I can't deal with that number, so I'm just going to round it to 12. So don't kill me for the 4 cents, but it would be $11.96 a tumbler. But I'm just going to round it to $12 because the 4 cents would just kill me. So it is a tumbler. but this is the only price that I could get it at. Unless she would, let me ask her real quick if I got more than that. Let me see how much it will be, because I don't want to tell you guys the price and then it's not something that you guys want. So let me ask her. Let me ask her real quick. $100 pieces. Because let me see what PS said. She said $5.55. I'm asking her for a price. I'm about to see if I purchased 100, how much would it be? Because she said then 100 is $5.55. So that would be, I might just have to do it as a pre-order and then you guys just get it at a regular price. It would still be $11. It would be $11. So let me see what she says and we'll see. I might just have to do a pre-order and then you guys will just be buying it at a good price for what they're selling it to me as. So we're looking at a tumbler. I'm trying to find out if what she's going to work on with pricing. I know. Okay, hold on. Let me show you. So hold on. Let me show you where the tumbler is. Hold on. Tanisha, go to the small business owner collection, and then it's right here. It's on the first page. It's this one. I just put it on here. Do you see it? It's only one, but I put it under there. So if you go to shop the business owner collection, it's right there. I just changed the print so that you knew what print you were getting. So let me see what she said, because if not, I'll just make it to where it's cheaper, but you guys will get, you're going to have to wait, see. I mean, regardless, you're going to have to wait, see shipping anyway, which is 45 business days. So August is when you'll get it. But I'm trying to see how much it will be. So she said, I think it will be $11.76, and then if I did 250, yeah, it's still going to be that marker. That's just what they're selling it for, because it's such a special item. So let me see. Hold on. You have to get 250 to get it at $10.75. And I don't know if I can sell 250 of them. That's the thing. Let me ask my husband real quick, because I want to show you guys before we leave, because I need to do this tumbler with you guys. But let me ask him real quick, because I want to make sure I get you guys a good price, but I don't know what we should do. No, not blank tumblers. It's a special tumbler that just came out today. So I'm trying to see. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys. Just give me a second. I don't want to show you until I get a question answered from my husband real quick. Babe! I'm trying to see what price I can give it to you as. Because if I can get it to you at a good price, then I'll sell it to you at a good price. But if I can't, then there's no point in me showing you, because I can't get it at a good price. Because $12 is expensive. But I don't want to get a lot, because I don't want anyone to not say, they'll say they'll buy it and then they don't buy it. And then I end up with 100 of them. Babe.
Yeah.
Can you come here for a second? You don't have to feel that. I'm just asking you for numbers. You can literally stand at the door. Okay, let me give you this number. .net is good. Just .com is common. Okay. Can you tell me a price? So I did it is if we buy 25, we buy 50, and we buy 100. For the product I showed you earlier. Can you tell me? Because I want to show them, but okay. Yeah, I'll show you guys in a minute because we're trying to figure out the pricing because it's $12, but I'm trying to see what we can do with pricing. So, why are you guys having to use .net? Do they not have your domain with .com, or it's just the cheapest? Because .net is fine, just .com is common. That makes sense. So, oh, okay. I'm trying to do it because if not, no, but we actually sell them in bulk. One of my customers actually bought 50 of them, but we haven't done any. I have the frosted mason jars coming in, but the frosted mason jars, they're not going to be here until like another 30 days. So I'm just waiting on my husband, but while we wait on him, I'm going to start the tumbler and then we'll just continue when he gets done with numbers because he's the numbers person. I'm not a numbers person, so I don't really know how to do crunch time with numbers, if that makes sense. I'm not a numbers gal. He is the numbers. All right, well, we'll just wait, but we're gonna make a tumbler while we wait. Did I not save it? I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't. Nope, I didn't. Okay. So, this is the design. And basically what I did was I bought this little file on Etsy, and you can buy a whole bunch of those. And then I put my PNG on top of this, and I know it looks kind of weird right now, but what I did was I made it small enough like that, and you got to make it kind of smaller. And I made it to where it fit inside the thing, and it looks a part of it, right? So then I'm gonna move this guy out of the way, and then I'm gonna drag all of it together and then group it so it's one now. Okay, so now it's one, and then it's already sized, which is perfect. So now I'm going to mirror, and then I'm going to rotate it, and we're just going to print this out on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. And there we go. So now we're going to print this out, and we're going to make this bad boy. And then we're going to print it out and get it done in the tumbler press. The tumbler press is what we're going to use today because it's just easier and it's faster. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I use my printers as storage. So I have shirts up here and like paper. Do you guys want me to put these back in stock? Because I can. And I'll make you one if you want me to. I can put a couple more back in stock. I can put a couple more in stock. FYI, this shirt is just so comfortable. So when you guys get your Dreamer shirts, you're going to be comfy. Awesome. Anna, I think you got one. I think you did. I can't remember off the top of my head. The difference is this one is a 2720. It only prints 8.5 by 14, so it prints longer, not wider. And then this one is the 15,000. It prints 13 by 19. Awesome. You did. You did, Tammy. You're going to be so comfy. Because I use cotton shirts. I didn't use poly shirts. So these are cotton. 100% cotton. I just love this design. It's just probably one of my favorite designs. Honestly. I'm nervous about getting the white toner printer, but I think I'll be fine with it because I'm really good with technology, honestly. I feel like I can figure out almost really anything about technology or like gadgets and stuff. But I kind of scared because it's like you have to marry the sheets together, so you have to print it out on your white toner printer and then lay it down, and then you have to put something on top of it and then close it and like put the other side to it. So I'll be doing like prints. A white toner printer is exactly that. It prints white ink. So like this design, it has white in it, so it will be printed on that transfer. It's like this. These. Do you guys remember these? These were our plastisol transfers. Do you remember this, girl? These are just like white toner printer. You print it out on this clear sheet, and it prints out on your printer, and then you marry the page with the adhesive on the back. I'm gonna join them, but we should have it by the end of next month. It's not like a screen print. It's really just a screen print is with paint, and it's like plastisol ink. The white toner printer, it has a white toner cartridge in the printer. So you load the film, it prints out. You have to put the adhesive on the back, and then when you put the adhesive on the back, it can go on any type of fabric, but it kind of feels like a little it feels a little bit better than the screen print to me. That's just my opinion, because I've done them before. Kind of more so on the vinyl side. It's about $4,000 for the printer, depending on the size that you want it to be, because they have one that's cheaper, but it only prints 8.5 by 14, and to me, I'm just like, I'm not going to go through that again. If I'm going to buy a printer again, I'm going to get one that prints at least 11 by 17. It has to. Yeah. It has to print at least 11 by 17. Because 11 inches, I think is printed standard for like a 2X or a 3X maybe, depending on the design. I think you could kind of get away with it. But the 13 by 19 is way out of my budget. So I got to get the one that's 11 by 17. Yeah. You would just press it onto the shirt. Yeah. It has white ink. So like this printer is CMYK, which is black, yellow, magenta, and blue. And that one has the white. So it has white. I know. We're going to be selling the transfers. Yeah. Me too. But that's what I'm saying. Like 11 by 17, I feel like you can get that. You can get away with using an 11-inch design on like a 2X. I feel like you can. It just depends on the design. Okay, this is our print. Let me go get a tumbler. Hold on, let me show. I want to show you guys. I never show you guys my tumblers. I have a whole bunch up in here. The closet's kind of dark. But this is a box that I have, so I'm just going to pick one out. And then I have like special tumblers in there. And then I have the holographic tumblers in there. I have 30-ounce tumblers there. So, just a whole bunch of tumblers. If you guys need tumblers, we got them on deck. And then we have a whole nother closet that just has a whole bunch of tumblers that I don't even get to open yet until we get through those. I would totally buy transfers from you. I have one person, but I buy most from, but I would buy from you too until I get my printer. Oh, that would be so sweet. Well, you probably might get yours way before we get ours. My goal is to save before we can get it. I think I only have one UV tumbler left. I'm not sure. Okay, so let me turn you guys around. And we'll do this tumbler. I'm so excited for the mirror. I'm trying to just wait for him to tell me the pricing. Get it, and then we'll do it together. You don't live far, so you can just be driving over here. Yeah, I don't even know why you haven't even drove down here to see me yet. You are in Alabama. You can come all the way. 2 hours. It ain't that far. Karen, are you here? Because we're doing a tumbler. Definitely Canva. I don't even know what you were going to say next, but definitely Canva. Procreate, not Canva. Yeah, that's what I just used. Yes, ma'am. No, all of their templates are on there, and they're free. Hold on, y'all. My thing. We can get us. Okay. Here we go. And bootleg. No, it's just sometimes that when you bake the tumbler, it could come out as matte. It just depends on the design. I'm not sure. I really don't use Canva for like purchasing. I mean, like selling. But I think you can. I'm not sure though. With your bottoms, I just cut off. I don't mess with the bottoms anymore. I just cut off. I think it's easier that way. Yes, baby. Oh, can you come in? I can't get it right now. Thank you. Oh, Marcus. Marcus, can you tell him to write out the number, like per, not the case, but the number per, if they were to buy one. Oh, Karen, what did you say? Oh, you just said yeah. I generally buy designs and then add myself a bleaching distressing. Yeah, I would suggest just making it yours. If you make it yours, then you'll be good to go, I think. I'm not really sure though, because I don't make my designs, guys. And I bought my iPad and I still haven't even used anything. My Donnie 2290. Yes, I have one on my YouTube channel. We have Sublimation dog tags. Actually just got a whole bunch in today. So you see how that lines up perfectly? But it's still overlapping a tad. So now I'm just going to cut off some. And don't think that I'm perfect making tumblers, y'all, because I'm not. I'm barely even good with it. All right. If it overlaps too much, then it's going to have a seam. Ah! What do you want to buy? Isabel, what do you want to buy? Oh, Isabel, did you get your shipping notification? I shipped all your packages today. Sorry, y'all. My nails are messing me up. A 15 by 15. Oh. Oh, yeah, you need to learn how to use it because it will help you so much. Canva is amazing. I need to buy some more heat tape. Unless I have some. Yeah, I just followed her today. That is so funny. She tells you 50, she's up to 50. She's like 50 things you can do on Canva for your business. It's Peachtree Market Co. Yeah, she's really cool. I'm not sure. I don't know her name. I just followed her like not too long ago. All right. Now we go to the tumbler press. Yeah, I don't know her name by heart. I gotta clear off some stuff. Hold on. Okay. For what press? The heat press? It's Peachtree Market Co. I love mine too. I can't wait to get the 30 ounce. No, it's just butcher paper so it doesn't get on the platen. And we're just going to wait for it to heat up. That's really it. And it heats up super quick. It heats up really quick. I thought we taped the butcher paper all the way. I mean, you don't have to tape it all the way. Just as long as it's on there. Yeah, I do. Awesome. I'm happy you made your first shirts. No, I'm sure you did fine. Send me pictures. I would love to see. I do use butcher paper for my mug press, for my tumbler press, for my heat press. Oh, yeah. You don't have to tape it all the way. Just put it on there so that way it's not on the platen. And I'm going to name Alexa. So I want to see it because I bet you it's not even that bad. You're probably just saying that because we're our biggest critics. Who has their 30 ounce tumbler press? Does it heat up really fast like the 20 ounce? Because I'm so excited to get it. There you go. Your coffee mug? Awesome. Does it make noise like the 20 ounce? The 20 ounce beeps a lot. I'm so jealous of everyone that got theirs before mine. All right, here we go. Alexa, set a timer for 45 seconds. No, I'm keeping them both. Perfect. Oh. Yeah. I do mine for $3.56. I think it's $3.56. And then another 20. Yeah. Yeah, $3.56. And we're almost there. I think I'm going to let mine probably heat more at the bottom for a second. So I'm going to pull mine out and heat it at the bottom. Do like 5 seconds and then 5 seconds. 3.5 by 3.5. No vinyl. I don't think that will last very well because it heats up so fast. Okay. What do you mean? A whole picture? The green button? Oh, then you would have to use mug paper. It's called Sublimation mug paper. I have it linked in my bio. What button on the side? The green button? Or the switch, the safety button? Oh, that's a safety button. The bottom looks so good. Yeah, push the green button. Hot. There we go. Super, super easy. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so much easier. So much easier than the actual. This is going to its new home. In the tumbler press, or for what type of press? Let me see if he's finished. What the temperature? Jennifer, what press are you using? What do you mean, Jennifer? 30-ounce tumbler press, like for the mugs? I don't know, because I haven't got mine, so I'm not sure for the mugs yet. I use a mug press, but it comes out with different size attachments. I do my mugs for 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the mug press for 400 degrees. Very heavy pressure. I'm trying to see. He's playing the game right now, so let me see. I'm trying to see. That's what I was just about to go ask him. Okay, sorry y'all. I had to get the paper from him because he is playing his game. So I had to go and get the paper from him. So, the numbers. So, this is how it will be. I would recommend the 15,000 if you can afford it and get it. But if you can't, then I would recommend getting the 2720. So, if we were to get 50. Okay, so you guys got to tell me how many you want me to get. Because if we get 25, it's going to be $12. I'm going to show you. I'm telling you the pricing before I show you. So that way you guys can tell me if you want it or not. And then if we buy 50, it's going to be about $10.50 a piece. So I'm going to show you the tumbler now. But you guys tell me. That's really as low as we can go for pricing. The new tumblers that we're trying to get. So I'm going to show you guys right now. So give me a second. I gotta turn you around. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Here we go. Let me see if I can change my thing. Here we go. All right, here we go. Yay or nay? So if I buy just a case, which is 25, we're going to have to, get them at 25. We're going to have to sell them at 12. Okay. But if we get 50 and I can put the pre-order up for 50, then it will be around $10.50 a piece. But if you guys know that you're going to want more than 50 and you're going to want closer to 100, then we could get the price closer to like $9 a piece. So if you guys really, these are for sublimation. These are sublimation. So this is like gold. They said gold, but it looks like rose gold to me. And then this one is silver, this is pink, and this is blue. They're for sublimation, but you really should only use a mug press and or a convection oven. A mug press or tumbler press. If you use a convection oven, that's what they call it, oven roasting, then you have to use the silicone wrap. You have to use the silicone wrap. So you guys tell me. What do you guys think? What do you want? Do you want? Yeah, it does look like rose gold. But that's the stipulation with it. So you can't do convection oven, but if you do a convection oven, you have to use a silicone wrap. You can't use shrink wrap. So these are best for a mug press and or tumbler press. So you guys tell me, do you guys want me to get a 50? Do you want me to get 100? Do you want me to get 25? They're not. So no, the price is going to be, if I buy a small amount, it's going to be about 12. If I buy 25, it's going to be about 12 a piece. If I buy 50, then it's going to be 10.50. And then if I buy 100, then it's going to be about $9 a piece for you guys. So you guys tell me if you want a lot. I don't have an outcome because these are brand new. They literally just finished today in the factory. So they're brand new. No one has them yet. They're brand new. I do sell the Sublimation military dog tags with the chain. I do. They're brand new. So we're trying to figure that out now. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what you guys want. The silicone wraps we have, and you could use just a silicone wrap like off of Amazon, but we do have silicone wraps for tumblers. So are you thinking, because if I only buy a little bit, the price is going to be a lot. If I buy 50, it will be around $10. And to me, for this type of tumbler, is a great price. We don't have a finished one because they are brand new. So they just came out today. So no one has them. No one has one finished. These are brand new product from the factory. They're brand new. So we don't have a way of showing you one finished. And then if we buy 100, then it'll be closer to $9. But to me, I think that's a good price for this type of tumbler because it is a special tumbler. So you tell me how many I should get, because I'll put the pre-order up for it. So $9. I'm just scared to buy 100 because I know once I buy them and no one buys them, I would probably be upset. So you guys are looking at $9.50. So that's what you're wanting to spend for these tumblers. $9.50. Okay. All right. Well, I'll put them in. I'll put them in, but I'm just nervous to get the 100 because I'm gonna do a pre-sale because they're not gonna even be ready to even ship. They're a pre-sale anyway. They're not gonna be like automatically come to my door tomorrow because they're brand new. The pre-sale is going to take about 30 to 45 business days for them to even get here. So it's going to be a while before they get here, but I have to order them today. I have to order them now if you guys want them if you want them by the beginning of August. I have to order them now. The dog tags, let me show you how much they are. Let me see. I don't know how much they are by heart. Yeah, I feel like 50 is going to be better. But I don't know. Because then my other fear is that I get them and then they sell and then you guys want more and then I can't get any more until like a long time. So I don't know. I'll have to talk to my husband about what the budget allows. Dog tags are $2. It comes with the tag and then it comes with the necklace. I can't do 75 because it's by case, so it's 25, 50, 100. I think I would buy, but I don't have a mug press, so I don't think I will. You can use an oven. You would just have to use a silicone wrap. Yeah, I'm going to sleep on it and figure it out by tomorrow. Oh, I don't get into trouble. Yes, we do sell the silicone wrap. Yeah, I think we're going to do 50. I think they would be good for Christmas too. I like the blue for Christmas. Yeah, so we're going to think about it. I'm going to tell him what he thinks because I'm probably going to see if we can actually just get it even lower than that on the website. Me too. I like them by themselves too. But it's so cool because you could sub and put your name on it. That would be the best. Yeah, I'm going to let you guys know tomorrow. And if it works, I'll post on Instagram or whatever. Yeah. So we'll see. But I'm going to see if I can get it probably at a cheaper price and we'll figure it out. But I'll show you guys tomorrow. And if it's a go and I can get it at a good price, because I'm going to go talk to my supplier now and see if we can get a better price for you guys. Then if it's good, then we'll go from there. But I'm thinking we're going to lean towards 50. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to have him look at the numbers again. But I'm thinking we're going to do 50. Alright guys, well I'm headed off. It was a pleasure being with you guys. Yes, the silicone wrap you can use more than once. It was a pleasure being with you guys tonight. I hope that I answered a lot of your questions. If you guys need any help, please reach out to me, peachtreemarketco@gmail.com. Tomorrow we are going to be doing a pillow. So we're probably going to do a lumbar pillow. I think that's what we're going to do. A lumbar pillow. And then from there, a lumbar pillow. Yeah, lumbar pillow. And then we'll do more Q&A. So we'll do lumbar pillow and then more of a Q&A. You can do one with me while we're on live. That would be fun. Alright guys, well I'm headed off. I will see you tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to order them. I just don't know how many. So we'll see. But regardless, it's going to take it's going to take a business month to get here. So keep that in mind. If you're going to do pre-order, it's going to take a while to get here because they're brand new. They literally just came out of the factory today. That's why she just messaged me about it today. All right, well, I will see you guys tomorrow, and I will see you here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.